Hey there, my amazing fishing friends, and welcome back to the channel. It's your fishing buddy here, bringing you the most anticipated forecast of the week. Today, we're diving deep into the fishing conditions for an exciting Midsummer's Day, January 27th, 2026, right here in beautiful New Zealand. Will this be a day of epic catches or subtle bites? Stick around because I've got some insights that might just surprise you based on what the weather, the water, and even the moon have in store for us. Let's kick things off by talking about some of the stars of our New Zealand waters and how you can target them effectively on this summer's day. First up, let's talk about the mighty snapper. These prized fish are a favorite for many, and in January they're generally quite active, especially in the warmer northern coastal areas. You'll want to focus your efforts in the early mornings and late evenings, as during the hottest parts of the day, snapper might retreat to slightly deeper water or around structure-seeking cooler conditions. For tactics, my friends, I'd recommend stray lining with fresh pilchards, squid, or even a good old strip of mackerel. If you're into soft plastics, go for natural colors and use the lightest jig head possible to allow a slow, enticing descent, especially when fishing over those shallower, rocky areas. Remember, with snapper, a little burly trail can go a long way to bring those big reds right to your doorstep. Next, we've got the acrobatic Kahawai. These incredibly strong and spirited fish are super active around the New Zealand coast in January. They'll be busting up baitfish schools, particularly in estuaries, harbour entrances, and along rocky coastlines. Little trick I've learned. Keep a keen eye out for diving birds. They're often your clearest signal that kahawai are feeding below. For your tackle, a medium spin rod with metal lures like slices or small jigs in silver or blue, worked quickly through the schools, will get you hooked up in no time. Kahawai offer fantastic sport on light tackle, so get ready for some exhilarating runs and aerial displays. And for our freshwater enthusiasts, let's talk about trout, both rainbow and brown. January in New Zealand is prime summer, and trout in our crystal-clear rivers and lakes like the world-renowned Lake Taupo are certainly active. However, with the warmer daytime temperatures, they'll often retreat to deeper, cooler water or seek refuge under overhanging vegetation during the hottest parts of the day. Your best bet for these beauties will be in the early mornings, or even better, as the evening approaches, when they come out to feed voraciously. Focus on faster-flowing water, as it's typically more oxygenated and cooler. For fly fishers, small dry flies and nymphs will be key, and spin fishers should try small spinners or soft plastics. A stealthy approach is crucial, as the water can be incredibly clear. Now, let's break down the conditions influencing all this action. Weather-wise, January here in New Zealand is smack in the middle of summer, promising generally warm, dry and sunny days. For the North Island, you can expect average daytime temperatures ranging from a pleasant 20 to 30 degrees Celsius, or even 22 to 26 degrees Celsius in some areas. The South Island will be slightly cooler, with averages between 15 and 25 degrees Celsius. We'll have long daylight hours, extending well past 9 p.m., giving us plenty of time on the water. Atmospheric pressure should remain relatively stable, and while we might get occasional light breezes, especially around coastal areas, strong, disruptive winds are less likely this time of year, allowing for comfortable fishing. Any rain showers tend to be brief and refreshing, clearing quickly. These warm conditions mean fish are generally active, but they also signal them to seek out cooler, more comfortable zones during the peak heat. Water temperatures in our coastal areas will be quite inviting, typically ranging from 17 to 22 degrees Celsius. In places like Auckland, expect around 20 degrees Celsius, while near Christchurch, it might be closer to 16 degrees Celsius. These elevated water temperatures mean fish are highly active and much more willing to chase lures and flies. In rivers and lakes, the water will also be warm, prompting freshwater species to seek those oxygenated riffles or deeper pools. As for the moon phase, on January 27, 2026, we're looking at a waxing gibbous moon with an illumination of about 61 to 68%. Now, old fishing tales often link this phase to good fishing. As the moon grows towards full, the increasing light can stimulate fish activity, especially during twilight hours and even into the early night. It's generally considered a favorable period for a strong bite. So, my friends, my clear assessment for fishing on January 27, 2026 in New Zealand is good to very good. The combination of warm, stable summer weather, inviting water temperatures, and a cooperative waxing gibbous moon creates fantastic conditions. The fish are active, they're feeding, and with long daylight hours, you have ample opportunity. Just remember to adapt your tactics for the midday heat, focusing on those prime dawn and dusk feeding windows or targeting deeper, cooler water. To all of you heading out, I wish you nothing but the best. Tight lines and nihato ni cheshuye. That's Russian for neither tail nor scale, meaning good luck. If you found this forecast helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our future fishing wisdom. And tell me in the comments below, what are your go-to summer fishing spots in New Zealand, and what's your secret weapon for those active kahawai or elusive snapper? I can't wait to read your tips. Until next time, keep those lines wet and those spirits high.